Hey ladies, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So I wanted to come on and talk about the importance of staying away from men who embody a poverty mindset. You do not want these men in your life. These types of men are not suitable partners for long-term relationship or marriages. If you are a feminine woman looking to live a comfortable, loving, and positive life, having a man that is just stuck living in his poverty-filled mind, well, in real life, he actually has a lot of things going for himself. This type of man is just not going to do you any good in the end. Now, this is not to discriminate or be offensive towards people that have grown up in not healthy environments or in underserved communities. This is to talk about men in particular who grew up in just not so good households and still carry that with them as an adult when they are not living in poverty themselves anymore. They have the means to live a good life and to be happy, but still have the mindset of struggle, chaos, poverty, and misfortune. Men who have poverty mindsets will never want to see you happy, ladies. They will want to see you work hard for no real reason except for the fact that it gives them comfort to see their woman being a work mule. You want to stay away from men like that. You want to stay away from men who have a problem with providing for you. And instead, they only want to provide for you unless they see you breaking your back. And even then, they are still going to be stingy to give you the things that you deserve. I have definitely dated men that live in poverty mindsets. They have secure jobs, their own place, nice cars. But they do not want to believe that they're living a good life. And then they treat me, I'm, not worth what I deserve when I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do and more as their woman. So you want to stay away from men like this because these men will never really kind of allow you to enjoy the finer things of life. They will make you feel guilty or bad for living comfortable and being comfortable and resting. They will make you feel like you constantly have to work. They will make you feel like it's just not there. We just don't have it. They will just make you believe that you're living in this alternative reality where you have no abundance, where you're not blessed. And that's all because when they were younger, they never let go of that poverty that they were living in. They internalized it. And now as a grown adult man, it exemplifies in their lifestyle and even in their relationships. Being with a man who lives in a poverty mindset is probably, that man is most likely a cheap man. He's a stingy man. He's an inconsiderate man. He is a man that doesn't pay attention to your needs and your wants. He's a man that praises the bare minimum. I think that's the number one thing is he praises the bare minimum because anything extra is just too much. All of a sudden, it's too hard. But yet, when it comes to what he really wants, he has no problem getting it for himself. But with you, it's a problem. With someone else, it's a problem. Or he'll just make you believe in general that your guys' life together is just undeserving of any type of rest or enjoyment or fulfillment because apparently you guys are living in poverty with 6 figures in the bank and already living below your means. Another reason why you want to stay away from men who have poverty mindsets is these men will always feel like they will never have enough money. Them feeling like this will make them not want to do anything for you. They will just want you to work all of the time. They will shame you for resting. They will shame you for doing the things you want to do on your free time. They will shame you for not wanting to just do the most to get the most because you're content and you're happy. And instead of them respecting that and honestly wanting that as well for themselves, they will see that as a problem. So men with a poverty mindset are just not healthy men to be in long committed relationships with, because they don't understand what it means to give, and they don't understand what it means to rest and relax and to truly be fulfilled. Because they're always feeling like they have to work. They want to see you work. And the number one thing that I have experienced with men who have a poverty mindset is that if I'm not doing a lot, I'm worthless. And it is a horrible feeling to date a man who sees your worth only in the amount of work that you're putting in and sees you resting in your femininity as lazy or not constructive to anything. And you do not want to be with a man like that, ladies. He will tear down your confidence. He will just overall make you feel uncomfortable, because he is a strong believer that you need to be working and sweating at the brow in order to gain his affections. I did have a man break up with me because he lived in a poverty mindset as a child. His parents were very cheap, never gave him anything when he was a young kid. So growing up, he just always felt like he didn't have enough money, and he always felt like he needed to keep working. And when he met me and I was content and happy with my life, with my goals that I had set, he did not feel like they were enough. He didn't feel like I was doing all that I can because, I don't have, he felt like I needed to have a lot. And because I did not exemplify that same sense of urgency to have lots of money so soon, I wasn't good enough for him. And overall, my value was reliant upon how much work I was willing to do in my own life. The work that he wanted me to do was most beneficial to me, not him. If I was to work myself up the ranks and get a lot of money and get a nicer place and all these things, those things would be beneficial for me, not him. But I guess he took that as what I'm trying to get myself is how much I would be able to contribute in a relationship with him. But what I have a problem with men like that is that a woman contributes the most important thing that a man can get, which is legacy, a family, and a home, the actual aura of a home. And ladies, you want to stay away from men who consider those things just not important, because those are the men who are never going to appreciate you. Those are the men who are going to want you to work until you drop dead. And those are the men who are never going to give you what you deserve, because they are incapable of doing so. And those are the men who really don't even love themselves, and they do not understand what it means to be considerate, kind, and they just overall don't really value women at all. And honestly, anyone can fall into having a poverty mindset, and that also includes us women. If we live in, or we were raised in, not so good environments, we also can obtain that mindset. And I just want to challenge you, ladies, to always move throughout your life in a state of contentment and satisfaction, and in a state of being fulfilled, because you only have one life to live. You don't want to pressure yourself to have everything all at once, or else you're failing. You are not failing. You do not have to overwork yourself to be loved, to be valued, and to be respected. All you have to do is come into the room and be authentic and exemplify your natural gifts and talents, and the right people will recognize you for who you are, and they will cherish and respect you just for that. I've definitely had people tell me that I have nothing to offer because I don't have this incredible career under the age of 30. And that's insane to me. I don't need a career or a job title to prove that I have something to offer. That is poverty mindset. That's just always chasing something, like you're never enough and never satisfied. That is not the correct mindset to have. Live every day knowing that you have everything that you need in this life to live and be happy. Encourage that to everyone around you. And if you notice this in a man, stay away. Of course, try your best to encourage him and to enlighten him. But ladies, I tell you this right now, you cannot change a man and you cannot fix him. You can inspire him. That is our job as women in the relationships, and is to inspire. But once a man chooses to be who he wants to be, that's it. And it's up to you to accept that or not. And I'm just warning you ladies right now that a man with a poverty mindset is cheap, inconsiderate. He does not truly value women. He only values work and the amount of it that he sees you doing. And you don't want a man like that. You want a man that's going to love you for you. You want a man who has no problem catering to your needs while you cater to his. And you just don't want a man that's going to make you feel less than because of what you don't have at that current time. Because life is a journey. You're looking for someone to build and grow with. No one is out here the finished product of anything. We all need work. And it's going to take time. No one can do anything overnight, and you should not have to rob yourself of anything special or anyone special in life just because you're not at a certain place, just because you don't have a certain amount of money or a degree or a certain experience on a resume. None of that matters when it comes to matters of the heart. All right, ladies, that's all I had to say on this video. Just wanted to come on here and do a quick little topic on poverty mindset and dating men who embody this mindset. And happy 2021. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with a friend. Follow us on Instagram. And don't forget that I also have a podcast where I talk about different things as well, available on Apple and Spotify podcasts. Until next time, ladies, bye.